Right, it's a hot one today. Everything's dried up. Had to come over, open the greenhouse up, open the vents. Everything is bone dry. The sweet corn is wilting like mad. But that sounds like me complaining, doesn't it? I'm not complaining. It's a fantastic day. Just going to get on, do a little bit of painting. Debbie's just going to recce through the place, do what's needed, and we'll see where we are in a couple of hours.
Right, I've just finished work, so I've come over. Davey's on doing the decking there, but I've come over to take some of me stuff out of here because it's like Cambodia in here. We've lifted them vents off and I've put all my potatoes outside for a bit fresh air. What else have I done? I've brought me chilies over. I've potted them on. I'm not potting them all because I'm going to give some away. So the ones that are still in these little pots, I'm going to give away to people. That's the question mark one. See, that's supposed to be the same as that. And I know they're different. All of the seeds have come up that Thai chili, and that was in. I'm taking it as a chili, but I don't know what variety or what it is. If I can get a close up there, I don't know if they're tiny little flowers coming on it. It did have some at the top because I've nipped all the tops of these, but I've nipped the top of this, as you can see there. But then these have just popped up straight away, so we'll see what it is. I've potted them up, them chilies, and like I say, I'm going to give some away. Oh, and the Thai basil, if I can get a shot of that. The Thai basil's come up. It's all looking good there. So, and there my tomatoes.
So that's that decking done. It's been wanting to be done for years. I'm eventually getting round to it. Went out and bought another creosote. Well, I bought a couple of bottles actually. So I've got more to do. I'm going to do this eventually. This will be next.
I actually painted that. It was 2018.
Right.
My dad was sat there.
And see, it's one of them water-based paints. It doesn't last 2 minutes. Whereas the creosote, I'll get years out of that now. The whole point was really, I'm starting to think about things now, about the future, and how fit I'm going to be in, say, 5 years' time, if we've still got this by then. Because doing that job down there would only take me a day, and I would find I had no bother doing it. But when I did it last week, you know, the little decking thing turned into a seat. It destroyed me after I come back from that. I had no energy for about 3 or 4 days and I had to take it easy, you know. I didn't come over for about 3 days after that. So I'm starting to think, hold on, I'm not as young as I used to be. And we've got to watch out for that. So I'm trying to get jobs done now that'll, you know, long-lasting jobs. Then I won't have to come back year after year and just, you know, redo. And painting's going to be one of them. Like I've managed that. That's no bother. You know, just take me time. And I feel like an old man talking like this, and I didn't want to be an old man. But the reality of aches and pains, and you know, my wrist went off the other night. I couldn't even put the washing out on the line because I couldn't squeeze the peg after I'd done this job. Couldn't squeeze the pegs in. Now I had to use my left hand to do it, just to get the washing out. And that tells me something, you know. And you've got to take notice of what your body's trying to tell you. So I'll be doing that from now on, you know, taking it a bit more easy. All the work's done here now anyway. And we're just, well, I know, but the pottering on jobs, the big jobs like what we did last year and that, you know, the big bonfire we had on bonfire night. If you haven't seen that video, go back and watch it. It's a good one. Them sort of jobs, we're on top of them now. That won't happen again. And it's just pottering on jobs now, like I say.
It's like that plastic, them side bits that was like nearly 10 years ago.
Aye.
So if we renew that,
that's going to say us out,
next time that needs done, you'd be 70.
I'm not
70
gonna,
you're not going to be.
I cannot see us having this allotment at 70. Like, I know there's people that do, and that's fine. There's a lad just over the way there, like he's 80 odd year old.
84.
And he comes in and he still digs his garden and whatnot, you know, cracks on.
He was actually there when I came in. He was over there. He's about 84-year-old, and he's on his hands and knees with a little weeding, and he's 84. He's kicking because he does it regular.
He's active. I'm not that active, you see.
You are really?
I'm not. I didn't want to be active, Debbie. That's the thing. I want to relax a bit. I'm sick of being active. Aye, but we've got it where we want it, and it's time to start enjoying it now a little bit. We'll get that plastic on, and that'll be the last big job, I think.
Today, aren't we?
It's a beautiful, glorious, sunny day here.
It doesn't look like it here, but it's lovely and sunny. It's beautiful.
We're in the shade, you know. And it's just time to enjoy it a bit, you know. Kick back a little bit, have a couple of tins.
Have a couple of drinks and look at it.
Aye, it's a Tuesday afternoon. Debbie's off work.
At 12, so the rest of the day is mine. Couple of drinks, pot it on, and I'm just sitting thinking what I'm going to do in the summer.
You can actually think now, can't you?
I can go, right, I want to, where to put my sunflowers. I'm thinking like I'll put a bunch down there, bunch up here, but I might change it, but it's nice to just sit, relax.
Gather your thoughts.
And just collect myself and think, right, I might put that there or this there. It's nice. Right. Last year we were like wacky races, weren't we?
No more of that, I'll tell you that for now. I thought you were taking it easy.
I am taking it easy.
Right.
I'm just doing a little allotment area. I'm not going to sell out.
No.
Right, what I'm doing here is I'm taking these off. I made the mistake of the flower with us going away for the month. These flowered, they're just the suckers off last year, where there's no growth on them. So I'm taking the flowers off, hoping that they'll put out some more growth, because these are late flowering variety. And there's no foliage on them, so I'm nipping all these off because they're just off the suckers, and then hopefully they'll put some growth on. They're just tiny little flowers, no good.
Good morning, people. We're bright and sharp this morning because it's a special day. Not for me, but for Debbie. It's like Christmas. We're off down to the allotment shop, just down the way from us. And Deb's going to go and get all that compost to fill them beds up at the allotment today. It comes around about 16 bags. 16 bags of clover. It's going to be a bit of it's a lovely day, mate. It's absolutely gorgeous today. I don't know what day it is, but it's a nice one. So let's go and do this.
It's Wednesday.
Right, it's Wednesday then.
It's a happy day, sun's shining, everyone's buzzing around at the allotment, and I'm buzzing all day today. I've went and got 17 bags of compost, and I'm going to fill 1, 2, 3 beds. I've got enough to do 4, but I don't know if I've got enough to fill the bottom, but we'll see. So we'll get this done. Whoop. I forgot to mention, Davey said he's going to put some nice, when I'm doing the beds and that, know these channels where they have nice diddly music and piano music. I says, put some nice music on. So he's going to make it all nice for us and diddly music anyway. So I'm looking forward to that.
Put some graft in at deer mind. Just gonna have a little walk about, show you exactly what we've been up to. It's been a beautiful day, but it's gone overcast a little bit. I think them funny old planes has been out and about. We'll start from the gate. I'll turn you around. So we're getting the beds filled. I'm glad I haven't got to look at that alpaca poo anymore anyway. Eventually they're going to drop the beds, but we've still got a few bags left of compost, the good stuff, the clover, to top them up. We're going to try, I'll get you around again, we're going to try and get the plastic on, because the weather's been so good of late. We've had 2 lovely days, and I think the forecast is more of the same. I could be wrong, but I think it is. It would have been a lovely day today to get it on, but we've had other things to do. So if the weather's nice tomorrow, we'll try and get the plastic on, at least some of it, you know. So I think it's the only thing that's letting the look of the allotment down at the minute. I'll turn you around. Are you happy, Deb?
I couldn't be happier, David. I was bouncing. I was up at 7 this morning.
Aye.
7 o'clock on DR. And
shouting me up at 9 o'clock. Away, we've got to go and get.
Tapping me, thinking, come on.
Right.
But I'm getting them done. I'm happy as that. I'm just sitting here thinking, what's going, what, and where. It'll probably just things just get thrown in wherever. Because show everybody what I've got up here.
What have you got up there? Right.
Celery.
We just put the tatties in that last one. We ain't got the compost for that. We've spent over 100 quid. Right, well.
Up there, I've got.
Oh, well, you'll have to do. Debbie, I don't know what the heck it is.
Sunflowers.
Right.
Celery. Charred celery.
Hold on, you're going too fast, man.
Sorry. Charred celery. Dwarf sunflowers, spring onions, pumpkins. I'm forgetting what that is. Radish,
right. And flowers
and
up the top end.
They'll be dotted around.
Aye.
They're lovely. When they get about 12 inches, I'll nip the tops off so they bush out. They're lovely.
Right, and that's what we've been up to, folks. Right, so we'll end the video there, I think. We've shot the bed this morning, me and early, to get this done, but it's been worth it. And I'm going yam early. It's only 3:15. Normally I'm not going yam till about 6 o'clock. So that's good. But she's got a night out with her mates and eat anyway. So, thank you for watching and doing all that good stuff. Yeah, I'll try and get you up here as cameraman. And we've really enjoyed the last few days. It's been fantastic. May it continue.
I'd just like to say, see you in the next one.
Yeah.
See you in the next one.
I don't know, we're not even there yet, man, you dick. Right, so I'm going to sit and I'm going to drink my can and smoke my tabs. Enjoy. I'm looking at them allotment tiers over there, full throttle. They've got that work cut out. Isn't it great when you're done and everybody else is catching up? A canny couple anyway. Right, enough waffle. I'll see you on the next one. Like, subscribe and all the good stuff. We'll see you in a bit. Oh, before we go, a quick reminder folks, if you've got anything to put water in at the allotment,
Shallow water.
try and fill them up with water, because the hedgehogs, especially this time of year, and the birds, they need it.
Hedgehogs, they'll coming out of hibernation. They'll have been out of hibernation for a while, but they're desperate for water. If anything, they need water. So a shallow dish of water dotted around for the hedgehogs, and also the birds like to bath in it. So
Yeah.
it has a use for it also.
Yeah. There you go. Right. We'll catch you on the next one.